What is happening, guys? Manto Martinez back again. So let's get into it. 5 side hustles that you can start immediately. Side hustle number 1, bring people together. If you can bring people together, guys, and when I say bring people together, I mean organize some type of event, organize some type of social gathering, organize even card night, organize even cocktail making with your friends, organize something that you can just begin to borderline gain a skill in respect of organization and people management. You could even say to some extent, depending on how big a scale you want to do it. But organize, bring people together. Anytime you can bring people together, and especially if they're going to have fun, you can also basically get paid in a way of doing that, if that makes sense. I.e., so for instance, if I was to DJ, I used to put on events, I used to put on parties, everything else like that. We bring people together in that way. They pay you to spend time with their people in the environment that you enjoy. So again, guys, depending on the scale you want to do, you can literally just hire a hall, put some music on, and again, obviously check for relevant licenses and so forth. If you got the skills, you know the right people, put something on, bring people together, let them have fun. That's an easy, in my opinion, side hustle number 1. The only thing I'll say that technically takes a little bit more time would be the promotion of that. So try and think about it, guys. Bringing people together, you can always make some money. It may not necessarily even be that. It could be a fitness class. It could be a fitness class outside. It could be a cycling group. Something like that will bring people together, let them socialize. You can make some cash of that. That's number 1. So idea number 2, buy and sell. So let's say, for instance, you go to TK Maxx, you buy something at TK Maxx, you can sell it on the Facebook Marketplace, you can sell it on eBay, you can sell at car boot sales. So sometimes, guys, obviously it will take some time, you will have to do some research, but if you can buy something obviously low, sell it high, that is another way to do it. There's a lot of people I know at the weekend that would spend their time with their families, do whatever else like that. They pretty much go to other markets, they go to jumbo sales, whatever it may be. They may find a load of stuff and they actually go and sell it probably the following weekend at online, number 1, and also maybe number 2 at a car boot sale. So it's very difficult to try and get something for nothing, guys. That doesn't really exist. But if you can try and find something and say buy it cheaply, sell it highly, that's probably the best way to do it, guys. So that's side hustle number 2. Buy cheap, sell high. Car boot sales is a good idea. What's happening, guys? Side hustle tip number 3. Hire out equipment. So guys, you might have seen, like in a lot of parties, you see that you've got this sort of like 360-degree recording camera, which is basically like a stand and it has a camera on it. But to get the quality of the actual video and everything else like that, and to slow it down, you do need a specific equipment. Now obviously that does take a little bit of initial cost. It's one of those cameras that does this 360 turn and people slow down and do their thing. So a camera that can do that for you guys, or not necessarily a camera, but the equipment, might cost you maybe £1,000, let's say, for example, to purchase. But if you can go and rent that out at a party, and knowing that it's a specific thing, you could maybe charge £300 for the evening, for example, maybe even more depending on the type of event. And what you just need to make sure, obviously, that you got some type of insurance to cover yourself in case there's any damage. Make sure also, depending on how you want to do it, either the person leaves down some type of borderline deposit or some sort of retention monies to make sure that if there are any damages, that it costs more than what it would be to repair. Basically, that's what you're looking for. So that's just an idea for you guys. Hire out equipment. That's just one example, one thing you could use, again, for nightclubs and different things like that. But if there's something else, guys, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think. That's number 3. What is happening? So side hustle tip number 4, which is to provide some type of service. So for instance, you could provide, say for instance, a van hire, something along those lines. You could even do house removal being a service as well. Literally very easy, just to say, look, if you post it out, I don't know, on maybe on Instagram, whatever it may be, let people know that you have it as a service. Literally post it and say, look, we've got this, you need help with your removal to move from one house to another. As long as you got the time, which is the most important thing, and you got the equipment or the van itself, say for instance, a big enough van, easily, guys, at a weekend you can make a couple £100 doing that quite easily. Again, it is a little bit labor intensive, so bear that in mind. But if you can do that quickly, you can make some cash. Guys, so we have tip number 5, and this is the very last one. Again, all these things, guys, do require something from you. No one's going to give you something for free, so bear that in mind. You do have to offer some type of value to somebody else to get something else in return. So the very final tip I'm going to say, guys, is offer your skill. Now, whatever that may be, say for instance, you can cook very well. Maybe you can do somebody's hair very well. Maybe you can provide some type of, I don't know, you could even say, I don't know, if you've got massages or anything like that, you've got a qualification, that might be something to consider. Just an example. But guys, I say offer some type of skill to somebody else and get something in return like that. Offer it to your friends, offer it to people that you know, maybe in your work. Maybe there's something that you can offer. Maybe you come in periodically with cakes, maybe you can bake cakes, you come in periodically with that, and that can build itself its own type of business as well, guys. So try something like that. Side hustle number 5, and guys, leave your comments down below. See you next video. Peace.